All right,
Hit it.
good?
Yep.
All right. Got a little swagger?
Oh, yeah. No, that's not the word.
Okay.
Happy.
Happy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, describe it for me, man. You guys haven't done this in 14 years. Back when Andover was one school.
Right.
Chad Wilmot was quarterback. And
Right.
Tell me about this, man. It's huge.
We had to make a lot of plays in that game. First half to go, and I was so happy to go in halftime down 1 as bad as we played that first half. And just made some good plays to keep them from getting in the end zone there, and and then responded second half, and I think our conditioning's helping us, and our platoon system's helping us because we're wearing teams down, and our offensive line had another great second half. I just wish we could get that both halves, but it feels good. I think this one, I just feel more hungry now than maybe the last two. But I'm really happy for the guys.
Yeah, is this different? In terms of expectations now moving forward. You guys are like, 3 in a row,
Right.
and beating three pretty solid teams. Expectations are high.
Right, and before the season, you just go off of tradition on how teams are. But I really think Andover. They're a team that lost a lot of guys last year. Newton's the team that lost a lot of guys, just like we are, and I think we've just helped ourselves by not playing a lot of guys both ways. Is really the only difference these 3 games that we've won. But as far as being even with our opponent, I think we were even about every game. We're going to be playing 2 Goddard schools that are much improved and have a lot of guys back. That's the difference, And so now we got to play teams that are experienced like we did week 1. So now our challenge is going to be to beat an experienced team like a Goddard or Goddard as
Well, you guys kicked a field goal, and then still down 4 points, and then you get that fumble recovery by Donnie.
Right.
How big was that? Did you guys know? Every possession was going to be critical here, but that was a huge play.
Oh, that was one of the biggest plays of the game. Our defense seems like we give up some yards, but it seems like we do a pretty good job of making those big plays when they get close to our end zone, and whether it's stopping them on 4th down or causing a turnover. So that's something that sometimes with that high risk, high reward defense that we play that benefits you.
Yeah. Well, can you talk about that, and then that drive to go ahead? I don't remember the drive exactly, but it's one that Wyatt finished with a 1-yard run to go ahead 17-14. How you feeling at that point, and how big was that drive?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. I was just frustrated that we kept having to kick field goals. Luckily, Aaron's a great kicker and did a great job for us tonight. Made 2 huge kicks, but we got to score in the red zone, especially these next couple weeks playing some really good schools. So, that's going to be one thing we'll talk about offensively. We haven't really stressed red zone offense a lot this year, and so in practice, and that's my fault. So we need to start working on having that red zone mindset when we get down there.
The guys are jacked up on this now. These guys really believe that they can win every single game we're going into. Sustaining that this week, how do you do it?
We talk about humility all the time and character and those kinds of things, and we didn't have a very good week of practice, so I think our first half showed that for the most part. So we've got to be able to come off a win better than we did last week. I was really frustrated and nervous coming in tonight with how the game was going to go just based on our week of practice, and so we got to get back to having great practices, and that'll be our big emphasis this week.
I wanted to ask specifically, I saw that when Wyatt went out with his groin thing, and Jay came in and got a humongous first down, and that kept that drive alive.
And that's one of the reasons I was very nervous. Is Josh had a great game Monday in the JV game. He's really coming on and learning our system, and so it's nice to have 2 really good quarterbacks, and then get hurt on a Thursday in PE. It's tough because Jay hadn't taken snaps under center for 3 weeks, so. We had to throw in an extra part for a warm-up tonight, get him a few snaps in the game last night, or in the practice last night, and he came in and did a great job. So, hats off to him for that.
Next man up, I guess. Yeah. All right, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
It's awesome.